If you've been in an auto accident, there may be additional coverage available to you that you're not aware of. Stay tuned to learn more.
Welcome to the YouTube channel of Michael J. Swanson. Michael is the author of How David Beats Goliath and is the CEO of Advocate Capital. And now, here's Michael.
If you've been in an auto accident, regardless if it's your fault or not, there may be coverage that you have under your own policy that you're not aware of. To help us learn about that, I've invited Kevin Goldberg, an experienced personal injury attorney from the D.C., Maryland area, to join us today. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Mike.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great. Thanks so much for taking time out to speak with us today. So tell us, what kind of coverages might someone have under their own policy that they're not aware of?
So what's really important for people to understand is that Maryland law provides a lot of protections to people who are injured in car accidents. And the first place, whether the accident is your fault or not, an important thing to pull out is the declarations page of your insurance policy and see what coverages you have. Now, every insurance policy issued in Maryland has something called personal injury protection coverage. It's also known as PIP coverage. So you may hear about PIP claims. This coverage is available whether the accident was your fault or not, and it typically provides either $2,500 or $5,000 or even up to $10,000 of benefits for medical expenses or lost wages. So it's very important to figure out if you can make a PIP claim. Something else that Maryland consumers need to understand is even if they don't own a car, and even if they don't have their own car insurance policy, Maryland law provides that you're protected by any resident relatives who own a car. So if you live with your parents and your parents own a car, you can make a claim on their policy.
Wow.
If you live with a cousin who you're related to by blood, you can make a claim under their policy. So a lot of times it's really important to talk to a lawyer to see if a lawyer can help find coverage if you're having trouble finding coverage.
Wow.
Now, of course, if the accident is somebody else's fault, you can make a claim for the PIP benefits under your own policy and then also make a claim for liability coverage against the other party. So you can really recover 2 times for the medical expenses, and it's perfectly legal.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, it sounds kind of complicated, and if somebody had questions about maybe a claim or an accident they had, would you be willing to speak with them?
That's what we are here for, Mike, and I really hope that if people have questions about their auto insurance policy, they'll call me. Oh, and one more piece of advice. If you're buying car insurance, never waive your PIP coverage. The Maryland legislature requires insurance companies to provide PIP coverage in every auto insurance policy that's issued in Maryland. But if a consumer signs a waiver, then they don't have to provide that coverage. PIP coverage is cheap. Costs just a couple of bucks every 6 months, and the insurance companies hate selling it because it's great protection for consumers. So don't let the people who are trying to sell you car insurance get you to waive the PIP coverage just to save a couple bucks.
Wow, another pitfall to be avoided. I'm glad there are lawyers like you to help people navigate that. If somebody had a question, how could they reach you?
You can call me anytime in the Maryland area, 301-589-2999, our toll-free number. It's 888-213-8140.
Great.
We're here to help you.
And is there a website address?
Yes, it's www.gfmjustice.com.
Awesome. Well, Kevin, thanks again for taking time out of your busy day to help educate consumers.
Thanks for watching. Send your questions or comments to Michael at mike@howdavidbeatsgoliath.com.